Here's your Farm and Ranch Report from the Montana Ag Network.
Hello friends, it's time for our Farm and Ranch News, and today's broadcast finds us on the campus of Colorado State University in Fort Collins, because this week the American Lamb Board hosted its very first American Lamb Summit. The event had two goals: to increase efficiency in the industry and also progress the quality of lamb.
The Lamb Summit did a really good job of expanding our idea of what lamb quality is. And as a producer, I used to think that all about cutability, fat, weights, carcass qualities. And I have learned through this summit that it extends into even more important things like quality of life for the consumer, quality of life for the producer, and how we interact with our environment. We recognize that the consumer also wants to have those things considered, and through the whole process to have transparency so that they can understand what we do, because we're so far removed from our consumer these days, and I think we did a good job of getting that accomplished.
Levinas Ben Lefelt said the information on technology and management practices will help take the sheep industry to the next level.
Well, there's a lot of technologies. There's a pneumatic injection gun that we might look at to help the spread of disease. We learned some differences in carcass traits that we can look at. We talked about grids for pricing lambs that will be better for us negotiating with our lambs to give us a better value. And also the genetics is a major player that I'm involved in that we want to continue to bring to our ranchers and farmers in Montana and all over the country. We have a pretty good group of young people in Montana that I think would really enjoy this event, and it really is a good use, I think, of our checkoff. A lot of our producers in Montana don't see the direct effect. Come here, you see what the Lamb Board's doing, you really get an idea of how that money's being spent, and you feel good about it.
Over 250 sheep producers attended the first ever event. For more information, sheep producers can visit lambresourcecenter.com today. Don't go too far, we'll have more right after this.
Roots, they anchor CHS to Montana. CHS is your partner for feed, for fuel, for agronomy, for grain. CHS is the largest agricultural cooperative in the world. CHS leads because our owners know this land and know how to make the most of this modern farming world. CHS is your cooperative. CHS, creating connections to empower agriculture.
Am I ever a lucky tire? My days are always filled with adventure. In the mountains, getting dirty, up early, and home late. I'm a Cooper, so I can get through the most rugged terrain with the peace of mind my owner needs. But if anything ever does happen, I always know Tire-Rama will take care of me. Right now, you can save up to $145 on a new set of qualifying Cooper tires, including the Discoverer AT3, STT Pro, and ST Max. Offer ends August 31st. Visit your neighborhood Tire-Rama or TireRama.com for details.
Well, coming back today, this summer has been a difficult time for all aspects of agriculture, no doubt. And since the August 9th fire that burned down the Tyson Beef Processing Facility in Holcomb, Kansas, the cattle market has seen a drop. On Wednesday, Secretary of Agriculture Sonny Perdue said he is directing USDA's Packers and Stockyards Division to launch an investigation into recent beef pricing margins to determine if there is any evidence of price manipulation, collusion, restrictions of competition, or other unfair practices. Perdue added that if any unfair practices are detected, USDA will take quick enforcement action. Now, USDA remains in close communication with plant management and other stakeholders to understand the fire's impact to the industry. Agriculture groups are responding to the news. The National Cattlemen's Beef Association President Jennifer Houston said they are encouraged USDA is looking into all aspects of the beef supply chain and to utilize internal and external expertise in this investigation. They also added that the transparency will help build confidence in the markets among cattlemen and women. This is a situation we will continue to cover right here on the Montana Ag Network. Well, that's going to do it for today. Reporting from Fort Collins at the American Lamb Summit, I'm Lane Nordland.